Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for here we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, most out today's news. Arsenal don't draw 1-1 with Southampton as they fail to increase the gap with Man City. So for the match, Granit Xhaka scored the first goal and the match makes sense. For the first half, we controlled everything waiting for the first half, played very, very well. Southampton don't really see any shot on, we don't really do anything for the first half, but we were very, very wasteful in that first half. Gabriel Jesus missed a lot of chances, our players they miss chances, but he gets some other things. In as much as we control the first half, we are not very, very imposing in that first half. Martinelli don't really do plenty things. I can't really impose himself. Like we just play, though we control the match. Then for the second half, everything just change. They play very well. Before you know, Southampton don't equalize. And that's how they equalize. Because okay, more try to press, more try to see what we do. Nothing what they do, they work. Okay, they tell me they make some changes. They bring in Edin Ketia. Nothing to write home about. All the players they bring in from the bench, they don't really get any impact. This one can be our first draw of the season because the match can end 1-1. So many people can feel saying a wasted opportunity. Say no be say that they vex for the players like what's in there, Oga Magnus and Babasato and Oga Emeka and the likes they talk say no be say with the vex for the way they take. They go actually do talk and say now because we were expecting the players to win. We were expecting them to win because many people don't drop points. And Mr. I don't even predict say I dey see Newcastle causing an upset against Tottenham, but we were expecting to still win and maintain that 4 points gap for the top of the table. But come like say that day no be our day. Some people they talk say the team don't dey tired. Some people say why they go dey tired. How many games they don't play? You are a professional, so it's not supposed to be tired. No, many excuses and counter excuses. But at the end of the day, the problem is say we don't draw 1-1. So is this the beginning of the end for Arsenal? We don't just flop. Maybe a one match something. Well, but they watch and see things they go. Then after the match, so Ryan Yates will be Nottingham Forest captain. Based on what happened, say Arsenal draw 1-1 against Southampton. So Babaka they talk say they can beat Arsenal next week. They then go beat Arsenal next week because they themselves beat Liverpool. So Babaka they talk say if they beat Liverpool, say they go beat anybody. So Babaka they forget say that Liverpool will them beat. They don't forget say Liverpool carry weak team play for that match. See they no play with their full strength. All those kind of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, as in senior men, and Liverpool still miss some kind chances, but he can't make points. Well, I don't blame him, na normal level. They don't already talk and say no smallie again for uptown. Everybody don't make mounts now. So because you kill Liverpool, that means anybody you meet again you go kill her. But according for 20 position, why not going to kill us before I meet Liverpool? I don't know. Those all these small teams say if they see their mates, they know where they get out. But if they see senior men, maybe say they don't say this one is my oga, they'll come outside, finish, or follow you fight back to well. That people say, I'm sure Babasato they talk and leads will be saying they won't finish us. They ain't go meet their mates now when they destroy them. So that's what it just be shy. Well, what they watch, Baba don't give us challenge now. Say next week they will beat us for our own Emirates. Well, what they talk now. If I say them we shit back and some people will come for my head and say, I shoot. Don't be shit back out. Okay, what they watch now? What's it to go happen? Away from that, so for the media setting, they're going to interview Ben White. So they're going to ask and say, what do you think about the match, how they take place? So Babacon talk say, they're very, very happy. Say they failed to win. Say another team say they were very, very sloppy. Say they created many chances, but unfortunately, they no score all those chances. So the senior market they ask and say, so what did that come mean? I got to say, well, say them no deserve to win. Like Ben White just the Messiah. Now draw, no be say na lose. Even Lee Dixon come outside from media setting. Because say what did they do Ben White? Say when they hold the guy. Say no be say they knock on 8-0. Now no lose. Now draw 1-1. Which I'm saying I no deserve to win. We thought the two on play for the first half. They outplay Onani. Second half, no be say they outplay or second half was like 50-50. But first half we outplayed them. We were getting like 70% ball possession. And you said I no deserve to win. So I'm not just understand it. Or maybe they feel say as champions we're not supposed to be, not supposed to win the match. I'm not just understand, but na your own opinion, Even some pundits when they talk about the match, when they talk say Arsenal we are not ready for the physicality of Southampton. And another thing is say it's not like we were not ready for the physicality of Southampton. We are playing against the referee, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones blow almost everything in favor of the home team. He gets some kind of foul where we say if now another referee they there, they don't go leave and make it happen. And I think on the blow in their favor, we talk saying that with the dive, because they embolden the nature of that Southampton. Because they get more confidence, say when they do what they do. Imagine what that their centre back they do Gabriel Jesus. You go hold them as in dragging shirts. The referee don't see anything wrong in all those things. Because the sport is a contact sport, doesn't mean you go give people leeway to do all those kinds of like no, that referee disappointed me yesterday. I don't know about it now, but he wasn't doing fine. Come like say now Arsenal versus Jones, not even Arsenal versus Southampton or Arsenal versus Jones and Southampton. Like I don't know, I was disappointed. Even Talk Sports self, they come outside, they analyze, they talk say should Arsenal have gotten a penalty in that Southampton match yesterday, because it was something that was very very obvious. Say this referee no one give us anything. Like let's say him play bet, say the match must end draw, or say Arsenal no go win. I don't just understand what this all that is. But away from that, so they're going to interview Arteta, so they're going to ask and say, what is up now? She was supposed to win the game, the way that they play. But one talk say yes, say obviously, say Arsenal supposed to win the game based on the chances where we created. We created a number of chances. Like we tried to sustain the level we do for first half, but we know if we do it for the second half. The second half was an opposite of what we did in the first half. I don't know whether na fatigue. That's why some people they talk say it could be fatigue. Maybe that fatigue make the players come they do anyhow for the second half because we were not controlling the game. And if you watch, Southampton started the game with a back four, 4-5-1 and they play. After we scored the first goal, they can't change their shape. They can't play 3-5-2. You get so that changing shape, they can't get more bodies for the midfield. They can't they counter us, can't get more and more bodies. So they play 4-1-4-1. You get so like waiting. Oga Magnus they talk say we're supposed to change our shape. Don't be say everybody go know what you do at all times. The player will use now you go still use again. So these are things we say Arteta supposed to do, but let me just cut him some slack. That means Arteta. The truth is say if Arteta do something, if he did right, everybody go praise him. But if he just go wrong, now there you go hear a lot of opinions. People will talk say, okay, why you not doing like this? Why you not doing like that? No, but today don't they use like some people they talk say why they continue to use Tomiyasu? Say Tomiyasu no they work well with Martinelli. So supposed to they use Kylian that works well with Martinelli. And the truth is say when they use Tomiyasu against Liverpool, nobody complained. We are all loving it because he did the job well. Just because you don't draw 1-1 now, everybody don't they feel aggrieved. Say no, why you not use Kylian? So that's what it just be. If you use Kylian now, this kind of thing will happen. Say why you not use Tomiyasu for that place? You're supposed to use Tomiyasu. Even at Tomi don't they play since. Why can't they put Kylian for today? Kylian is supposed to be rest. You can't know they, you know. It's just a pity, but we no lose Shana 1-1. So we'll just take and go like that. The cousin they ask Arteta say how far now Gabriel Jesus don't go 5 games now. He never score. What's they sup now? Say you still get confidence for where this guy did. What's they sup? So Baba Kanto say true. Say the guy don't go 5 games without scoring. But if they happen like that, and football it gets so the goals go still come, no fear. Say if you know the scoring, they do other things. They do double play, they link up play, they press, they do this one, they do that one. Someone just get patience, so everything will come. See, people like us, we don't say Gabriel Jesus they very very good and they help the team you get. But we don't want a Lacazette race to power 2. Don't be hold up play and link up play will call you to come do you get. You get this way we could buy you. It is very unusual. 5 games without scoring. And as I say, I know they say chances no day. Like he no bury the chances. Because I remember say after the match, they called the interview Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus can't take the blame on himself. Say Arsenal played very well. We created a lot of chances to win the game. Say especially him. Say he no take the chances we then give him. Say he could have scored 1 or 2 goals. Now what's in talk? Not be saying I mean they from this one. In talk am say he take the blame. Because you know say to win a match, you can't score goals now. Your team create chance for you. What's it remain? For you to bury the chances. You know take you know how many goals, you know how many chances they give him on the platter of gold. When you miss, 1-on-1 we then give him. You run, can't slow down, they collect. Guys are supposed to score many goals for us yesterday, but it's just unfortunate. Even Michael Owen himself don't come outside, call the talk, say still on still, say for those who go end for the Champions League stuff like for the top 4, saying they see Man City there, saying they see Arsenal there, they see Liverpool there, then they see Chelsea there. Then the rest, like Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur, say they go Europa League. You get, say no see them for the top 4. In as much as say we draw, no mean say we don't come up for the top 4 race. We are still up there. See the gap, some kind of people with many points. Before all those kind of Chelsea go meet us, we got to lose like 2 games and draw some. Before Manchester United go meet us, we got to draw and lose plenty. You get, so before Liverpool go meet us, we got to lose, and we don't even lose anyhow. You get, so my own be say we are playing every 3 and every 4 games, every 4 days now. You get, so I believe the thing now they take a toll on the player. That is why I go say Arteta they rotate different people, because no one is the same personnel. We don't really have that much players, and our bench, whether we like it or yes, our bench no really they effective like that. That is why we talk say make them sign other players. But the thing is, we're waiting for transfer windows, so we'll still get patience. We never buy finish. We are still 2 windows away from perfection. So we'll just wait till January. As long as we still there in the top 4 level, because if we get Champions League to bargain with players, say we dey go Champions League, we see how we dey for table, players will be more likely to join us. So we'll just see how things they go. Ralph Hasenhuttl will be the coach of Southampton. Don't come outside the talk say this draw with them draw against Arsenal. Say na big statements. Let everybody know say they no be shit back out. They no come throw them or say them good on their own right to get. Now why you no go make mouths now? If to say Gabriel Jesus bury the chances to give am. If say our players bury, say Ralph Hasenhuttl will come and make mouths. See Southampton no. Now so the Nottingham Forest captain now they make man say they go knock us next week just because of say we draw Southampton and then beat Liverpool. Say Liverpool said were wasteful on their own day. On that day when Liverpool play, Virgil van Dijk alone will be defender missed 4 chances. See, now that's how it is when you're unlucky on the night. The underdog will come to feel say they get a claim to be the best player you get. So now so you just be well. See, we meet on that day now. We'll clear their doubts. Me I just stay confident. We'll clear their doubt, because the way me I tell you look at whether you like it or yes, on paper, all these people, there are teams that we're supposed to win. We're supposed to. If you go check the odds of bookmakers they give them, you see that if we give Arsenal at home against this Nottingham Forest, if we give Arsenal 1.36 or 1.25, they'll give Nottingham Forest 10, or give them 11 or even 15, because they don't say they'll be shit packer. But on that day now, they'll come with the cause upsets. So that's the nature of the football. It is either you win, you draw, or you lose. And we will not want to lose. So if we don't feel win, we could draw, but at least we could continue to the win, because the league long go. Now 11 games we don't play. Nobody say we don't play plenty like that. They say they meant 27. The next 3 games now I woke up. Now World Cup said go even help us, at least everybody go rest, regain their lost fluids and strength, because what would they expect from these guys? No lie, it's no easier, because number one, the pressing alone takes away a lot of energy. That pressing, after we lose ball, we are pressing to collect the ball back immediately. It takes a toll on these guys. They not be robot to get the human being like me and you. If you go run the way that they run, imagine Martinelli running 90 minutes, 100 miles per hour. Not be big, so you get, so we'll just cut them some slack. Nobody say we lose. Alan Smith said, don't come and say Gabriel Jesus looked very tired against Southampton. The way the guy they played, that the guy wasn't as effective as he used to be in the past. So I don't know whether I want to observe what Alan Smith observed. So Gabriel Jesus don't tire. See, when I feel say there's an atom of truth in that, when I feel say no be just in day, because the way the guy called the run, imagine running 1-on-1, rich keeper can't slow down. What is they slow down for? Why not run enter there? At least bump the shot as they run they go. Well, it's just unfortunate. And even the Sun self don't come outside, they let us know say Zaha don't they set to open talks with Crystal Palace, say he won't sign a new contract, saying they're ready to accept their contract. We never know whether he go accept true. I mean, I just they won't give and talk to get, because without waiting for Messi talk, they ring for the guy here, say make him no go join any top 6 team. Say make him remain for Crystal Palace. I know that one don't enter in head, because I know say the likes of Arsenal and the likes of Manchester United they go the reason now, because with the way things they go now, where our players on the whether na fatigue they do them, we need extra pair of legs who will come help them to make things happen. So whether Arsenal will really go for Zaha for January, now till January we go know. In a few months time now, we will enter January, window go open, then we will know whether we go for all these players. I'm gonna give like burnout ourselves. Don't come outside. They talk say Martinelli they suffer from burnout. To get say the guy don't run tire, so you know they easy for him. Say he don't tire. I get he needs rest. He needs breathing space. Say make Arteta use people like Marquinhos or people like Fabio Vieira for that Martinelli wing for some time. No, they start this guy, no, they let him play 90 minutes or 70 minutes. The guy no be machine. He's now they run past everybody, you get. So play people like Fabio Vieira. I don't know what I wanna buy into in line of thoughts. So we could put people like Fabio Vieira for Martinelli wing. Just play them at least, maybe first half, then bring in Martinelli for second half, because this guy don't tire. And you know, say now they play every 3-4 days, you get. So you know, go compare us and all those Southampton where they play like once a week. But that I know means we're not supposed to beat them. You think Gabriel Jesus scoring chances? All this one will they talk. If you know they talk them at all, you get. But if you want to be champions, if you want to go to Champions League, like all those Man City, all those Chelsea, you should be prepared to play every 3 days and not give excuse, not use fatigue as an excuse, because it is part of the game. Before you qualify for Europe, you don't already know, so you play every 3-4 days, you get. That is why you're supposed to buy a good player and put him inside your bench so that your squad depth go mad, so that you feel the rest players. You can't hear Man City complaining of fatigue. You don't hear that kind of thing on that. Or the hear Chelsea they complain of fatigue. You can only hear them complain of maybe injuries, like Liverpool now injuries with their own problem. You can't hear them say we are tired or it's fatigue. Like they say maybe Arsenal don't tire, the Division don't burn out. What see they burn out for? Now because we don't get adequate replacement for Martinelli. Martinelli has played arguably almost all the games, so don't play this season. So the guy needs a breather. I know they talk this thing. Like the first 9 games we played this season, Martinelli played almost all of them, both Europa League, both League, played everything because there was no adequate replacement for Martinelli. So that's how it is. So if you know what yesterday, you should check the top left corner of your screen. You'll see the thumbnail. Click and see that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. And get out.